All right, guys, I'm back. It's August 6th, and I got some players that I absolutely love for us to build some parlays with. But before we do, let's recap what we did yesterday. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. We only get 3 out of 4 to hit, and, Yordan Alvarez does not hit, but it wasn't his fault. He wasn't even given a chance. Intentionally walked his last 2 at-bats. Half of his at-bats stolen away from him at the end of the game when it mattered the most. I told you how it was one of the absolutely amazing opportunities when you look at it. A 2-pitch pitcher who is horrible at pitching, both of them, batting average given up. Yordan Alvarez, those 2 pitches, he crushes all season long. And then the personal history between the two, Alvarez and Haney, 11 at-bats, 8 hits, and a home run, a 727 batting average, something like that. I guess it's too good to be true, and never considered the fact that they'd say, yeah, you're going to be intentionally walked twice. You're lucky you weren't intentionally walked 3 times. There you go. Very disappointing. It wasn't Alvarez underperforming. It's just, it's kind of what it was out of his hands, I guess, in a way. So, all right, let's move on. I got 2 players I love for today to put in a parlay. We're going to get right back on track. All right, let's quickly recap the season. On our Tier 1 plays, we've been knocking it out of the park all season long. We're hitting an 83% hit rate. And then on our Tier 2 plays, we're hitting at a 75% hit rate over a 244 game sample size. We've been super successful, a little unlucky yesterday, but we're going to get right back on track. All right, guys, you know what to do here. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it already. Hit the like button and put a W in the comments section so that we can get back on the winning side tomorrow. Just want to also say, I have yet to work on the home run video for August 6th, but I anticipate with a full slate of games, a plethora of opportunities. Okay, so be sure to check out the other video that I will be posting for, like I said, the home run plays. And let's get right to these 2 plays that I absolutely love. All right, first matchup, Aaron Judge versus Davis Daniel. And when you look at Daniel's pitch usage percentage, he's like a 3-pitch pitcher, maybe a 2-pitch pitcher. His 3rd pitch is only 9% of the time. Absolutely love this opportunity. He throws the 4-seam fastball 50% of the time on average and giving it up at an absolutely horrible 400 batting average given up. And what does Judge do against the 4-seam fastball? Only crushes it at a 462 batting average in the month of July. I could have put his season-long data on each of these pitches, and it would have been still absolutely amazing, but I just crunch it down to a smaller window. He's been even more on fire in July than he has all season long. And then the next pitch, almost 40% of the time, the slider Daniel throws, a 286 batting average, not very good. What does Judge do against a slider? A 333 batting average, absolutely love it. Then if he does see the curveball, he throws it 9% of the time, gives it up at a 333 rate. What has Judge done against it in the last, month of July? Well, he's only had 2 at-bats, so I just resorted to just giving the 278 batting average as average over the whole season, there, so you can kind of see how he may fare against that pitch if he sees many of them, as he is a low percentage. He throws a curveball at a low percentage relative to the other 2 pitches. Okay, Ballpark Pal has this listed as an extreme advantage for Aaron Judge. He represents the worst 2 percentile of possible matchups for Davis Daniel. Judge, in the last 9 days, at least 1 hit in 8 of those 9 days. He's been hot, okay? 545 batting averages, right-handed pitchers in the last 14 days. A barrel rate that's 33.3%. That's in the elite range. The ISO rate, 57.6% in the elite range. You know what those numbers do? They generically tell me he is a home run threat, okay? But like I said, I'm going to have a home run video coming up after this one. So we'll see. I like to look at it in a more detailed way with more factors when I determine whether or not I actually want to play a player for a home run or not. I haven't looked yet, but there's a strong possibility he will be on the list. But then again, there's a strong possibility his odds to hit a home run would probably be under 200, which means I won't play him because the risk reward is just not there, okay? This is a Tier 1 quality play that's all season long, hitting at about 83%. These players just to record a hit. But if you don't want to play a parlay and you just want to play, say, a straight bet like over 1.5 total bases, I think that's in play for today. But like I said, the baseline prediction is just for Aaron Judge to record a hit. All right, the next matchup, and the player that I'm going to look to try to parlay with Aaron Judge in a hit parlay is going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. going up against Grayson Rodriguez. And when you look at Rodriguez's pitch usage percentage, he loves that four-seam fastball, throws it about 46% of the time on average, and gives it up at a nasty, horrible 363 batting average. Love the opportunity on this pitch right here. Guerrero almost crushes the four-seam fastball at just under a 300 batting average on the season. The second pitch, 30% of the time, the slider. Rodriguez, a 252 batting average. Okay, not horrible, not great, a hittable pitch, especially when Guerrero Jr. is crushing the slider at a 328 rate all season long. Moving on to the next two pitches, okay, that's comprised of what? Maybe 24% of the pitch usage. You got to be a little bit, you got to hold your nose a little bit, okay? A 154 batting average, pretty good at commanding the changeup. Guerrero Jr., a 250 batting average versus that pitch. And then the fourth pitch, 9% of the time, the curveball, again, another 154 batting average against. Pretty good. Guerrero crushing the curve at a 333 rate. Okay, so I still love this play. Ballpark Pal has this listed as a strong advantage for Guerrero. Represents the worst 3 percentile of possible matchups for Grayson Rodriguez. Guerrero Jr. has been on flipping fire, baby. Recorded at least one hit in 17 of his last 17 games. He is feeling it. A 457 batting average versus right-handed pitchers in the last 14 days. A barrel rate that's in the elite range at 23.3%. An ISO rate that's in the elite range at 40%. If you're new here, you're like, what is barrel rate? I don't understand what that is. Tell me what it is, okay? Barrel rate is when you hit the ball with the bat. It leaves the bat with a launch angle between 25 to 35 degrees in conjunction with an exit velocity of 95 miles per hour or more. Turns out when you get that combination, it's really easy to hit home runs. So you can see his barrel rate is pretty high at 23.3%, which indicates to me that he could have a really good chance at making the home run video when I make that in the morning of August 6th. ISO rate is the measurement of power. How many times is he getting extra bases, like doubles, triples, and even home runs, okay? That's very high also. So you think he's a home run threat? Of course he is. If you want to play the over 1.5 total bases, knock yourself out, okay? Baseline prediction is just for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to at least record a hit. So like I said, I'm going to parlay both of these players together. If for some reason the odds are insane, I have two honorable mentions that I could have made slides for, but I refrained from doing so. I do have my concerns with the two, but the only concern I have is they're going up against a pitcher that throws like 9 pitches. It's like, how many pitches are there? Are you going to invent a 10th pitch? How many do you need? Okay, so like that brings in an element of the bottom line is those two players actually hit all 8 or 9 or whatever the hell. I can't count that high. Okay. They hit every single one of those pitches. Absolutely amazing. It's unbelievable. The thing is, it just creates a dynamic that you don't know which 9's coming your way, which makes it that much harder to, hit the ball when you have a split second to decide if you're going to swing or not. Okay. So that's what gave me pause from bringing these two forward. But if we have to use one of them, I will disclose who they are, but right now I just really want to give them out because I don't want you to think that they're actionable plays. If we can build a reasonably priced parlay with Guerrero Jr. and Aaron Judge. So there you go. I absolutely love all you guys, man. All the comments in the comments section. You guys have been showing the love, and I'm just so appreciative. The channel is just absolutely growing really fast, especially in the last 2 days. Like, it's just growing that much faster because you guys are just, like I said, putting stuff in the comments section and you're getting this stuff pushed out. And when people see it, they're clicking on this channel and they're subscribing at a greater rate than they were in the past. And it's all because of you guys, man. I just put the work in, and you guys are the ones that, are the lifeblood of this channel. You guys are the ones that are driving the success, and I am grateful to all you guys. I absolutely love all you guys, and I'll leave it right there. Don't forget to watch the home run video that I will be having at some point in the morning of August 6th, and I'll leave it right there, and I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.